magnetic recording continued in the broadcasting van.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is John. I'm a father, pretty decent photographer, hack writer, and aspiring content creator, and I suppose most importantly, dope fiend. This is a remarkably serious subject, especially contrasted with most of the stuff that I seriously do. But I wanted to speak for a little while on methamphetamine addiction, my personal experience. I wanted to do so for two reasons. Number one, it's cathartic and it helps me. And number two, it might help you. A couple of things to consider. I'm simply a layman and an addict. I am not a mental health professional. I'm not a counselor. And I have no specialized or advanced education to speak of. So take my advice and make your own inferences at your own risk, and probably in consultation with someone qualified, a mental health professional. The second thing is that I would never presume to have the answers. In point of fact, I am not coming to you from a position of strength, rather a position of weakness, of helplessness. I need help. I need all the help I can get. I'm 7 days sober. This is certainly not the first time that I've been in this position. Hopefully it will be the last. I wanted to talk specifically about withdrawal from meth. People say commonly that there is no withdrawal to speak of from meth or amphetamines, stimulants. In my personal experience, nothing could be farther from the truth. It is absolutely harrowing and it is dangerous to yourself and potentially to others. It's real serious shit. If you are going through it, my heart truly goes out to you. So for the uninitiated or for the curious, or those who are maybe just fucking around with meth, I would like to tell you what you have in store for you. This is my own personal experience. There may be those who disagree or, no, I didn't go through this or whatever. My hat's off to you. I'm glad that you didn't. I would never want another human being to go through it. So let's get to it. Withdrawal. Day one. Day one is not that bad. You might feel a profound sense of exhaustion. You may wish to sleep a lot, but your mood will be fine. Hey, everything's going to be all right? No big deal. Just go right back to normal. Whatever normal is. If you're about to experience withdrawal, you have not had a normal life in a while. And let's talk about that. Day two, that is when the fun begins. Day two for me is typically the worst day. You cannot trust anything you see. You cannot trust anything that you think. And you'd be wise to keep your mouth shut. Everything will be negative. Every comment that is made to you, anything addressed to you, anything that you're in the periphery of, is going to be interpreted as some sort of threat or provocation or insult that you must address. You're going to be fucking horrible to everyone around you. It's scary shit. Also, in my personal experience, the risk of suicide is the highest at day two. You will hate yourself. You will loathe yourself. There's things that you can be critical of yourself, obviously. Always, I think introspection is how we grow as people. That being said, you're not going to have meaningful introspection at this stage of the game. You're just not. About as meaningful as the swirl of a toilet bowl. If you're lucky, you'll sleep a lot. That's always good. Your appetite will be severe. You will gorge. You will eat more than you can handle, and you will eat, and you will continue to eat. And you will drink, because meth not only suppresses hunger, it suppresses thirst. Day three, more of the same. Day four, a little bit less. Day five, you get a touch of humanity. Day six, mostly normal. I'm at day 7, I feel normal, although a bit depressed. Physically, you will feel weak. You might either get very cold or very hot. And it's no joke. You can't really, you'll have no real thermoregulation. You're going to be a mess. You will appear sick. Forget about going to work. You're not fucking working. That's not happening. If you even wake up for the alarm clock. Maybe you'll go into work and get into a fight. I've done it. I don't care how well balanced you think you are. You haven't been balanced for a while when you've been doing this shit. And then take it away. You simply have no foundation. It's very tough. For those of you who want to check in somewhere, I advise that you do it. It's weird talking to mental health professionals about it because you're simultaneously dismissed and scorned. It's like, oh, it's not a big deal. But can you get the fuck out of here? It's like they don't want to touch you. I've had that experience. I remember going into an ER once, and the nurse said to me, what's going on? I said, I am withdrawing from meth. And she said, okay, what else is going on? And I said, oh, well, other than that, how was the play, Mrs. Lincoln? Fortunately, that convinced her I was well. Now, what I did next, I wouldn't necessarily recommend, however, it did get results. I went in the next day and claimed to be suicidal, which I was not. I mean, not really. They will put a 72-hour hold on you. You will be somewhere safe. You'll be well fed. You'll be taken care of. You can sleep as much as you want. If you mouth off to someone, they can take it. You're not going to be dealing with immediate family. Although, obviously I recommend that you treat people kindly. But that's where I'm at, day 7. And typically what happens is I get stronger and I forget and I sell myself the same lie that it's going to be fun. But there's something deeper. It's a compulsion. I think of it as either a fever or a hunger. If you ever not eaten for a long time, like within normal limits, 8 hours, for example, you've been working hard, 8 hours, and you haven't eaten. You got to get something to eat. When you eat, you are ravenous, just shoveling food down yourself, with no concept of how much you've eaten, just eating and eating and eating. Ravenous hunger. That's what it's like. And you don't dig the end results. You don't know what's going to happen, even though it has happened to you dozens of times, hundreds of times. It's absent. It's this lie that you sell yourself, and yourself only. A normal person, a small child, could see right through it. And you, with everything that you've been through and all your worldly experience and everything that you know and everything that you've read and everything you've gone through, will continue to buy the same lie. And that's where I'm at. I don't want to buy the lie anymore. I've lost too much. I truly wish...